Hey everybody, welcome back to Starfyre Gaming. I am Sir Joseph, and this is Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We are in the arena here, and we are ready to keep talking to this guy, and this looks like Monago down here. It says Citizen, but it does look like Monago. It's probably the same type of demon. Alright, so let's keep talking to this guy. I'd like to talk to Ira Mengaleth. The imp pokes its head out of his bag in surprise. You seem to arouse his curiosity. His sad, drooping ears perk up with excitement, and he stares at you with big, round eyes. You wish to speak with Irmangaleth. I'm afraid that's impossible. Irmangaleth never communicates with anyone except his most trusted aides. And Gelderfang is under strict orders to kill anyone who tries to talk to his master without permission. Irmangaleth believes in minimizing his contact with the outside world will make the audience in the arena want him want him even more. I want all of Alu Shinyira to know my name. I want you to arrange a match for me against your strongest gladiator. The tiefling falls silent. He looks as though he is calculating something in his head. Finally, he responds. If that is truly your goal, you'll have to defeat the current champion. If you kill Gelderfang, your name will be on everyone's lips. But you'll have to prove yourself if you want to face the champion. A fight with Gelderfang is a big deal here in Alu Shinyira, and only members of the Naharindian League, the elite gladiators of Battle Bliss, are considered worthy opponents. Killing others to entertain spectators? These creatures of the abyss sow death and destruction with such careless, casual manner. Sela grimaces. I know that our mission is important, and I know we can't allow ourselves to get distracted by feelings and emotion, but smashing skulls and eviscerating bodies just to entertain these evil creatures? Iomade, it makes me sick just to think about it. But it is extremely difficult to join the League. You have to slay an active member and take their place. So if you wish to fight the champion, you'll have to spend a lot of time in the arena. However, if you would like, I can arrange a fight between you and another newcomer. If you prove yourself in battle, I will be able to find a match against a more reputable opponent. Very well, I'll prove myself. I'll fight another newcomer. Tiefling nods respectfully. I'm glad we've reached an understanding. So I'm ready to enter the arena. You're in luck. For the past couple of days, Irmangaleth has been obsessed with recruiting new talent. He wants to introduce a promising new fighter into the arena. I think you could play the part perfectly. Irmangaleth may even give you a chance to earn a place in the Naharindian League. However, if you do become a candidate for membership, be careful. You'll likely be matched up against a very dangerous opponent. Who is my opponent? The tiefling looks questioningly at the imp, who is peeking his head out the back. The imp shrugs and waves his hand dismissively before disappearing again. Zeklex turns back to you. Some nameless newcomer? Ugh, excuse me. Will it be a fight to the death? Of course. Every fight must end in the death of a gladiator. It's the important part of the show. Many of our spectators come here just to watch the gladiators finish off their fallen opponents. They want to see spectacular death scenes and cunning coup de grace. Coup de grace. Of course, some fighters survive the ordeal and can be pieced back together. But the tiefling gives you an appraising glance. I wouldn't bet on it if I were you. I'm ready. I wish you good luck. If you die, greet death with a sweet kiss. Better still, slay all your opponents and return alive and victorious. Alright, it's not my team, it's just... Oh, it is the team. This fighter is a nobody from nowhere, but if he survives, you'll all worship the ground he walks on. Today we have the dubious honor of welcoming to the arena Joseph Starfyre of Golorion. Let's see what moniker he earns for himself, if he lives that long. And who will stand against him? Well, they may be small, but they are far from harmless. If you underestimate them, they'll bite your family jewels off. An outsized amount of spite wrapped in a tiny, ugly package. It's a Smugmug's wild gang of mephits. I'll bite your nose off, you Golorian scum. If I'm the wild and terrible Scummug, tremble before me. We will soon know which one of these two titans will emerge victorious. Fighters, commence the battle!
I shall not be swayed from my path. I will resist!
Wow, that's really far.
Fall here. I swear it.
Let us be off.
You call? Prepare
To
yourself!
battle, my friends!
Well,
I will prove my worth. Desna!
this is going to prove
guide
really
my
easier.
hand.
You with my life.
Oh, now we have initiative, okay.
Make your peace.
Go.
We have a winner! All hail the glorious fighter. He emerges triumphant in this dangerous, violent conflict. He decorated the arena with Mephit guts. Give it up for Joseph Starfyre, the Mephit Slayer! Hey, who knows? Maybe someday he'll get a chance to fight against a member of the Neharindian League once they start accepting Mephits into their ranks. $27 XP for a Mephit. Command explanations from Zeklex. Where's Zeklex? Over here. The map says he's... Oh, we gotta get... Okay, got it.
Let's move. Follow me.
Alright, we can't go up there. How may I be of assistance? Is this your idea of a joke? Were you trying to humiliate me? Why did you put me up against such a ridiculous opponent? Your conversation is interrupted by an eccentric-looking demon with suspiciously bright eyes. Judging from the slur of his words, he's under the influence of some kind of mind-altering substance. Ha! Look at that! The Mephit Slayer! Train hard, boy, and someday you'll be strong enough to fight a real dretch. Zeklex frowns in irritation. With astonishing speed, he produces a dagger from his sleeve and cuts the demon's throat with one swift, clean movement. The insolent demon gurgles, staring at the tiefling in surprise. He slowly sinks to the floor beneath the contemptuous gaze of his killer. The tiefling cleans his blade with what is quite possibly the only handkerchief in the abyss. His face is pale and he looks slightly sick as he glances at the corpse. What a brute, he mutters quietly to himself. Then he turns to you. Please, listen to me before you draw your weapon. This was an outrage, yes, but it was my idea. It wasn't my idea. This was done on Iraglameth's orders. He came up with a brilliant idea to match you up against a Mephit. He thought the crowds would find it funny. I couldn't stop him, but I assure you this will never happen again. Quick as a flash, Zeklex produces a gold coin from his bag and places it in your hand. Here, this is for you. From now on, you can freely use the transportation ark that is located near Battle Bliss. This is one of the privileges afforded the arena's gladiators. I demand a proper fight. Zeklex closes his bag hastily to prevent the imp's agitated efforts to escape. And I promise that I will arrange a proper flight for you. But first, I need you to do me a favor. I'll arrange a match for you against the Flayer twins. However, they were supposed to fight someone else, so I'll have to find them a replacement. Unfortunately, we don't have enough decent fighters in the arena. I would be grateful if you could produce a new batch of gladiators for me. I will cover the costs, of course. Land size slides heavily. How far will we have to go to complete this mission? Soon enough, we'll be guilty of all the same sins as the demons. Today we kill to entertain them, but what happens tomorrow? Will we have to pray to the lady in the shadows? I will not become a slave trader. Zeklex frowns and exchanges glances with the imp that peeks out his bag. Why not? Because it violates your principles? This is the Abyss. Scruples won't do you any good here. In fact, I'd advise you to keep your morals on a tight leash if you want to survive. But fine, Lamashtu take them. I'll try to make sure you fight the Flayer twins. Fight with the Flayer twins takes place as soon as possible. I don't like being called the Mephit Slayer. I want to change my title. There's nothing I can do about that, I'm afraid. The crowd loves it, and that is all that matters to Ira Mengaleth. You remain the Mephit Slayer as long as the audience finds it amusing. I'm ready to enter the arena. The steward looks slightly worried but nods. As you wish. It will be a difficult fight. This arena is more dangerous than the last one you faced. I'm sure it will be. So make sure you are fully prepared before you enter the arena. However, if you win this fight, you'll be one step closer to earning your place in the Naharindian League. Who's my opponent? The tiefling pats the bag absent-mindedly. A scrawny paw emerges and holds up 2 fingers. Oh yes, the Flayer twins, a dangerous duo with an impressive number of victories. They have a reputation in the arena, so defeating them will bring you honor and prestige. However, you should remember that their stage name was given to them for a reason. I'm ready to enter the arena. I wish you good luck. If you die, greet death with a sweet kiss. Better still, slay all your opponents and return alive and victorious. So who will fight today? I'll give you a hint. They'll get under your skin. Oh yes. One day they decided to get under a gladiator's skin, so they killed one, flayed him, and wore his skin as a suit. Lovely. Meet the duo who makes all twins terrifying. Today they are going to dress themselves in the height of Golorian fashion, the Flayer twins. Ha! I'll make a pair of shoes out of you, soft and spineless outsider. Well, we'll see which combatants survive and which ones decorate the arena with their dead bodies. Fighters, commence battle!
March on.
The struggles never cease. I will resist!
If this were a fair fight, it would have been boring. But Iramangaleth will never allow boredom in his arena. We all got teleported around. All spread out. -4 levels. Holy free holies.
You've crossed the wrong monk.
Prepare yourself!
19s. Okay, high armor class.
Forwards!
No glory without risk.
You won't survive me.
Desna, guide my hand.
Yeah, this is gonna be a long fight. What you doing, kitty cat? There you go. Alright, let's see here. We're gonna hold off doing anything just yet. Oh, lovely. We're...
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
let's... Let's see what spell here. Controlled Fireball. Didn't hurt that one. Did some damage to that one.
Endure this!
There we go.
Make your peace.
I'll just throw some weak sauce healing Joseph's way. Quit.
The light, take you.
Oh, that's Denyo.
Yes.
You've ruined my clothes. This suit used to be the skin of a respectable demon. Sister, in your memory, I will wear your face as a mask. The Flayer twins are a duo no longer. It is time to think of a new nickname.
Make every strike count.
I will resist.
Blue, quit it.
We won't falter.
Into the fray. Yes.
That didn't do good.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Prepare yourself.
Throw a little healings. There we go. Alright, Blue, you're back to normal.
Strike with all your might.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
All right, guys, we almost got him down.
You won't survive me.
There we go. And explanation.
I'm curious.
That was a tougher fight. $1,700 XP. Oh, he said something, but it didn't show it on the screen. What a heavy blow to Alu Shinra's fashion scene. What a magnificent fight. Despite my cunning schemes and despite the extensive experience of his rivals, the victory belongs to the Mephit Slayer. Yeah, we're still the Mephit Slayer. Okay. How can I be of assistance? Well, that's a stupid thing to ask. Of course it's not going to be fair. Oh well. My fight in the arena was far from fair. Care to explain? The imp squeals angrily as he tries to get out of the bag. Zeklex holds the bag shut, fighting to keep his belligerent companion inside. I swear, it was Ira Megaleth's idea. As you should know already, he is not a fan of fair fights. I regret that you've been caught in his trap. However, you held up well. You've got talent. I may be able to arrange you for a match against a serious opponent. Maybe even the champion. I want to challenge the strongest fighter in the arena. Things don't work like that around here. Gelderfang only fights members of the Naharindian League, and a fight with him is a big deal. After his last incident, Irigilmeth strictly forbade him from entering the arena without permission. Gelderfang is his bodyguard, after all. So if you want to fight the champion, you'll have to join the Naharindian League, and there's only one way to do that, by killing another member of the League. But fighting a member of the League is a privilege. You'll have to earn the right to fight them in battle. Now, I might be able to help you up front, but first, you'll have to do me a favor. I want to give a gift to the current champion. I'd like to send him the most beautiful succubi from the 10,000 Delights. I need you to make a deal with them and convince them to provide their services to Gelderfang. If you do this, Gelderfang will be happy for me to arrange a fight between you and a League fighter without delay. Um, um, if you want to buy horse for Gelderfang's amusement, do it yourself. Zeklex frowns in disappointment. Really? That's a shame. However, I won't insist. I'll go ahead and start making the arrangements for your fight against a member of the Naharindian League. I have to go. Zeklex bows respectfully from the depths of the bag. You see a glint of large, curious round eyes. Conversation with Lan. The Herald senses one of your companions requires help. The commander must go to the Nexus to find out what's happening. All right. Let's go see what Lan needs.
Onwards.
get to the Nexus? We can! Oh, this is cool. Battle Bliss. Nexus. This must be the middle city. The upper city. That's kind of cool. I'm glad that works. I don't have to kind of wander through the city anymore. Well, as much. The human half of Land's face looks decidedly pale. Life's a funny thing, isn't it? You find yourself in a new city, and suddenly you bump into an old acquaintance. He chuckles, but expression is closer to a wince than a true smile. Savamalek is here in Alushinyira. Windwog spits on the floor, grinning strangely. You felt it too, Lan? The bloodthirst, the soft whispers calling you to give in to the violence. Finally paying attention, are you? Lan looks puzzled. No, I don't hear any whispers and feel no bloodlust. Wendu, see a healer. Think you're just insane. Lan and the Huntress glare at each other. Zavahu? Lan looks at you with disappointment. Very funny. I know we're surrounded by demons, and they've all got tricky names. You can't be expected to remember all of them. Sava Malahek is the one who's been kidnapping mongrels for ages in the caves and turning them into insane beasts. We've met him. Scrawny-looking guy with a long tail. How do you know he's in Alushinyira? Lan offers a vague shrug without looking you in the eye. I feel it. You know, it's like a scent. You smell something unusual once in your life and remember it forever. That feeling I had in the cave when Savamalek was turning the mongrels into beasts. It's back. Like some cloying, nasty stench that's clogging up my lungs. Like I fell into a latrine and can't swim. Excuse the analogy. Assuming Savamalek is here, where should we look for him? Now that I don't know, but this thing, it seems to grow weaker and stronger as we move around. So if you put me on the scent, I'll lead you to him like a hound. All right, we'll find Savamalek's lair together, Lan. Lan nods. The right thing to do would be to just raze this whole city to the ground, but one demon's lair will do to start with. Take me with you, Master. I can feel him too, but my sense is more finely honed than Lan's. Savamalek's poison runs in my veins. I never thought I'd say this, but that might be not such a bad idea. All right. Let's go down to our pebbles. Oh, wow, we got a lot of them here. Okay. The Wicked. Oh, I got to get Ember to see Nocticula. Bad Blood. All right. So we need Windwog. Do we need both Windwog and Lan? Conversation with Ayu Shinrea. Harold senses the commander's companion requires help. All right, let's go talk to Arushilia. Arushilia's shoulders are stooped. Staring at the floor, she hands you a scented letter and whispers, "Take a look." The one who sent me this letter, I hoped I would never hear from him again, but it was inevitable. He found out I was in the city. Of course he did. And now, Desna help me. The thought of seeing him again terrifies me. But this is simply a part of my journey, isn't it? I can't run away from the sins of my past. I have to try and make amends. And if I can't, then I must ask for forgiveness. Who is this D? Dimachio. Do you remember the shadow from my nightmares? That's him. I used to consider him my crowning achievement, but now I'm ashamed to remember him at all. He was an Azata once, a true hero, a knight and a poet, a defender of the weak, the pride of Elysium, and I corrupted him. I made him fall in love with me. I broke his heart. I made him commit crimes I cannot even describe. And when he became indistinguishable from a demon, I left him in the abyss. And now he wants to see me again. I'm frightened and ashamed. Venomous butterfly. I've heard those words before in your dream. That is what my nightmare calls me. My most horrific disgrace. There was a time when that name suited me perfectly. I've poisoned so many souls. I've ruined so many beautiful creatures, both mortal and not. The succubus shakes her head forlornly. Almost all of them are dead now, but this nightmare of mine is still alive, and that means there may still be hope of saving him. Are you going to accept the invitation? I don't want to, but you have no idea how afraid I am. What will I say? How will I look him in the eye after everything I've done to him? But I feel I must do this. I must see him. I must tell him that a fall like his is not a death sentence, that there is a way back, and if he won't listen to me, Alushilia looks down once again. I'll simply ask for his forgiveness. What can I do to help? Please, Alushilia. Yeah. She gasps as she is deprived of air. Wow, reading. Rough today. Please, let's go there together. I must see him again, face to face. I must try to save him from the abyss. I doubt it's possible. I know how much I've corrupted him, but I must try. Nevertheless, I must. And yet, I can't do it on my own. I just... The succubus sobs and buries her face in her hands. All right. Ooh, we are almost level 14, and I have negative levels. All right. Oh, does land have negative levels? Lushinria's got negative level. Land does not. All right. Because we need to take Windwog with us. All right. So land needs to go back. Windwog needs to come out. That one doesn't give me a option of going somewhere else. All right, so we need scrolls of restoration. And then we come back here.
Beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
Yes. Ox. Yes. Is. Ox. Yes.
Oh, my regeneration doesn't work down here.
Together we stand.
All right. Nago's hut. Black Tavern, Black Tavern. All right, let's find one of those portals. Nago's hideout. Rolled a 2, needed a 4. It's a disadvantage of not having land with us. All right, let's go look at this portal. Experience battle bliss. And we haven't found scent of the guy we're trying to kill. Or either of them. Let's see if we can get to the next level. Check out that area. There's where I need to go. I want to go past the guards, so we're going to sneak up here. It's 32, or it's 26. Again, needed a 4, but this says DC 32. Oh, that's the last one. Yeah, I need a 10 to get up there. -5 check penalty, so let's take that off. There we go. Yeah. Much easier when you're not wearing armor.
We will win this war.
There we go. DC 36. So it'll be tougher. Are you my best athletic person, Blue? 27. $25, so, or 20 with 25. Yeah, so blue's definitely the best one. Just need a 9. Made it! Of course, I missed the thanks, Lan. You're great, Lan. Making those checks, but we do what we can do, right? Mobility 36 to get down. Lan. Ha! Blue's armor back on him. All right, let's take Blue's armor back off of him.
What's that?
I finished here.
There we
Is there
go.
more?
There are lots of purples. Right, there's the gate. Alrighty. We're gonna call this one a little bit early today. Not too early, just about 10 minutes. Thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. Leave a comment, subscribe, like, all that fun stuff. As always, I've been Sir Joseph. You guys have been awesome. Until next time, stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you later.